China has been the economic miracle of recent decades, but it is running out of steam. And why does this matter for the rest of us? Let's just rewind. China's economy is 42 times larger than it was in 1980. The country relied on cheap, plentiful labor to become the largest manufacturer and exporter of goods on the planet, accounting for one-fifth of global trade, but growth has shifted down again. The official figures say the economy is growing by about 6.6%, but independent economists think it may be closer to 5% or even lower. Whatever the true figure, 2019 was China's weakest year since 1990. But why? Well, as the country flourished, so too did the wages of its workers, so its lot as competed edge to the light of Vietnam, the Philippines, and Bangladesh. To country its reliance with export, China is not focusing on its home market, which means part of the slowdown is intentional. Another reason in the size of China's debt. Borrowing by the government, companies, and consumers now total almost three times the size of the country's annual income. The measures imposed by the government, the curb lending, have hit spending and investment, feeding into the slowdown. All of this has led to plenty of red light flashing when it comes to the country light health. So, what does the slowdown look like inside China?
Let's start with manufacturing activity in that crucial sector which makes up two-fifths of the economic contract for the first time in 2 years in December. The their raw material price as the world's factory China dictates the price of many industrial metals and other commodities. Some of those prices are falling as demand wanes. Households are feeling the squeeze. They're spending in going up by less retail. Sales are expanding at first longest rate in 50 years. Even car sales are falling for the first time in 2 decades. The US, which triggered tariff of both sides while in factus so far as being limited, the threat of escalation remains and serious risks not just on China's but world trade ground. And there is the crucial point: any slowdown in China's economy will have repercussions for countries across the world. In Chinese consumers and companies are not buying as much as previously hoped. So, our young and grown while China's time in the sun is superhuman. Ground sport may be over by 2013. Economists say ground will have sliding down to about a third of its current value, but even that would be enough to ensure